Oh, and I'm going to tell y'all this, too, about Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Every, every year for the past few years, my family and I, we've had this little tradition going. We take a vacation. We go down to the Gulf of America, down there in beautiful, Florida, Panama City. Beautiful water on the, used to be, well, it's Mexico, the water's coming in. So we're all down there and we're all out in the ocean. I was just down there 3 weeks ago. And we're down there. Well, I noticed these people that was staying in the same condos that we was staying in, okay? And I kept noticing at one dude, I kept thinking, he sounds just like Pimp Juice, Rod Blanchard. And so we're out in the ocean and we're talking. My son, he talks to everybody. My son's fixing to be 33, by the way. And he's my oldest child. So I'm listening to that guy talk, and I said, are y'all from Louisiana? And he said, yes, ma'am, we're from Baton Rouge. And I said, because they looked, just to be a little bit older than my son, about that age group, younger than me, because I'm 59. And I said, do y'all know that Gypsy Rose Blanchard down there? And he said, who? But, he had that French Creole tone to his voice. I mean, it was a dead giveaway. And I said, Gypsy Rose Blanchard, you know that girl that, after mama, killed her mama, murdered her mama, had that little guy come in, blamed it on him, blah, blah, blah. He goes, I still don't know who that is. And then there was like a group of them. There was like 15 of them that gets together and does the same thing that my family does. And one girl spoke up and she goes, oh, yeah, Gypsy Rose Blanchard, that girl that killed her mama, went to prison. I said, yeah, her. And she said, we don't. They told me plainly they didn't follow that Gypsy Rose Blanchard mess. So this right here showed me on my vacation in Florida, Gypsy Rose Blanchard is not popular in Louisiana. She's not. These people was from Baton Rouge. He had the French Creole. He sounded like Rod Blanchard. That's what caught my ear, that tone. And that's why I had to ask them. But those people could have give two shits or three damns what Gypsy Rose Blanchard and Ken Urker and this so-called baby, this non-existent baby were doing. I'm just going to say it like that. They could have cared less. I wrote about it on my community page when I was in Florida. It's all written out there.